so in this video, we are gonna ride our FXR to go get some Brooklyn Pizza. Let's check it out. Okay, what's going on YouTube? FXR Brooklyn is back in the building. As you can see, we are on the 1988 FXR, and this thing shakes so much in an idle. It's not even an exaggeration. This thing just shakes a lot in an idle, and you can probably hear it in my voice. But changed the motor mounts, did some work on the swing arm. For whatever reason, cannot get this thing to not shake so much in an idle. And you'd think for an 80 cubic inch engine, it wouldn't really make that much of a ruckus, but the bike in an idle is straight up shaking more than my 116 S&S Dyna, which is probably sold at this point. If you didn't see, I did list that bike. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning here in Brooklyn. We are in mid-November. Beautiful fall day. As you can see, we are taking it pretty chill here because we do have Jenny on the back, so you all know. My antics are generally toned down when the lady's on the back. But yeah, the plan for today is to not fix this gasket that is hanging. Oh, there we go. Look, I fixed it. There we go. Hashtag wrenching. Did it. But the plan is to go hit a legendary pizza spot in South Brooklyn known as L&B Spumoni Gardens, which you all know I was born in New York. I've lived in New York my entire life. So everyone knows, obviously, we have the best pizza. But, you know, one of the most New Yorker things to do is to then discuss what the optimal slice is within New York. And there's a couple options that people will trek out to go to experience the true glory that is known as the New York slice, which is usually the Brooklyn slice. A lot of them are located in Brooklyn. But yeah, the fun thing about motorcycles, you know, especially if you ride a lot and you literally will look for any excuse to hop on your motorcycle, is destination rides to food is always fun, right? And always worth it. I mean, who doesn't like a good slice? And also the greatest traffic in the world. You see that a lot in my videos. We love our traffic out here. You know, if you enjoy sitting in traffic on a motorcycle or maneuvering around traffic, come on down to New York City. But yeah, so all my New York people, or if you have a friend who lives in New York City, and they know anything worth their salt in regards to pizza, they're gonna give you a handful of recommendations in terms if you're looking to go on the quest for the best slice, right? You're probably gonna hear the one I just mentioned, L&B Spumoni Gardens in South Brooklyn. You're also gonna hear Fxr Pizza, which is also in South Brooklyn. That's in Midwood. Then you're probably gonna hear Lucali is what I think it's called. I've never been to that one, but that's another one that's in not as far south, but still in Brooklyn. And then you got a handful of others, and pretty much, you know, you're in a city where you could really go to any pizza shop on the corner, even the dollar slice spots, which is its own kind of like special thing, and get a really good slice. And again, that even extends to the dollar spots. But it's really hard to find a bad slice of pizza in this city. I think the only example I could really think of is if you're like going to like a 7-Eleven, get a 7-Eleven slice, or I don't know, Little Caesars or something. Then, you know, we're talking something different that you can really get in any state you're in that's been mass produced. But in terms of a standard New York City slice, it's pretty hard to get yourself a bad slice of pizza. So yeah, we're doing a lot of FXR miles right now. You know how much we love this bike. This thing just really glides nice for a bike that's multiple decades old at this point. Really, the only thing is just especially for the city, is just the shakiness in the idle. Man, I know I keep saying it, but Look at that. Is that all bikes from the 80s? I don't remember my 88 Sportster doing that, or is that just this bike from the 80s? But yeah, I figured we'd take the scenic route today. I do enjoy my Brooklyn Queens Expressway. You all who follow the channel, when you do see me hit the BQE, it's usually in the other direction towards Long Island, where we're riding over that bridge. But this direction, if you ever visit New York and you are on a motorcycle, is also very pleasant too, because you get to ride past the Promenade, which is one of my favorite views of the entire city. You get to ride past the Brooklyn Bridge as well as the Manhattan Bridge, and if you keep going, you'll hit the Verrazano Bridge, which will take you to Staten Island. And you'll also hit Rockaway Beach and Coney Island. It's a really, you know, if it's moving and it's not completely backed up, it's actually a really fun expressway to ride on. Again, that's the BQE. But yeah, we're chilling on the BQE right now. This is going to take us to where we need to go in South Brooklyn, which is, again, the legendary slice of pizza over at L&B, which, again, I've lived here all my life. You know, I've had a lot of New York pizza. But in terms of, like, the spots that are kind of hyped up that, you know, foodies are telling you to go to, I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm usually just down to hit my corner slice and get a Coke and a slice, and that's it. You know, keep it simple, keep it moving. But, again, when it does become appealing is if I am looking for a reason to get out and get some FXR miles. And again, that's just two things that, you know, unite me and Jenny together, things that we enjoy to do. She really loves to ride on the back of any of my bikes. Obviously, I love to ride, and we both like good pizza, so her and I, you know, we definitely have a lot of differences, but we find our common ground out here in New York. And you all know, in terms of city riding, the best tool for the job, the best bike for New York City is 100% a Harley-Davidson FXR. Do your highway speeds like a champion, but also be able to throw your bike around when you need to. Ride an FXR, people. Do yourself a favor. But yeah, really beautiful Saturday out here. It is supposed to storm today later on, so I'm hoping that we could, you know, get ahead of the storm, beat the nasty weather, enjoy some miles, you know, have ourselves a good Saturday. I did try to get Vong Asphalt to get out of bed and do this ride with us today, but we actually had him over, him and Kara, for dinner last night. Had a little taco night. And I think your old friend Vong Asphalt maybe had a little bit too much soda. So it might be, you know, hurting a little bit. But I don't know, maybe we could catch up with him later. There you have it, your beautiful downtown Brooklyn. There's your Brooklyn Bridge. There's one of my favorite views of the city. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, is that it? Okay, maybe that's it. There's one right there. Maybe we go check that out without rear-ending a minivan. We can check in with your girl Jenny on our Lexan. Yeah. Hey, do you want to go to that one, or do you want me to go to South Brooklyn?
No, let's go to South Brooklyn.
So you want me to just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the original.
Alright, yeah, I didn't know that one was there.
Yeah. It's Mueller, I think.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was a separate location. How about that?
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure you saw the sign for your video.
Yeah, I saw the sign for the video. We almost rear-ended a minivan to get that content. And there we go. That's nice. That's nice. Is it worth all this traffic? We have come this far. Oh, man. Don't you just love sitting in this traffic? It's so much fun. Yeah. It's two different beasts. It's two different beasts. City traffic and Long Island traffic is not equal. Yeah. I always love that mosaic water tower right there. That thing is awesome. There's no water in it. There's no water in it, only art. Alright, girl, don't fall off the back. No falling off today. She's got that little tiny sissy bar back there, which actually does its job pretty well. Alright, now we're moving a little bit. That's nice. That's nice, getting some wind, brother. But yeah, so I guess that was a new location Jenny was telling me about. But she wants to go to the OG location, so we're gonna keep on heading to South Brooklyn. On the glory of the late 80s, the Fxr SE. You all know you love it. Don't deny it. FXRs are better than any other bike. But yeah, we're gonna keep ripping. I'll throw up some like beautiful swooping pans of whatever pizza we do get there. Very excited. Haven't had legendary pizza in a while. Again, I usually opt for your standard, you know, standard Coke in a slice spot. But my New York people, you all let me know. What do y'all think is the best slice out here? And for all of you who are not New Yorkers, which is a lot of you, I know a lot of you who follow this are not from New York City. Tell me a little bit about your hometown, your home city. If I ever come on my travels, what is the food I should have and where should I have it? Let me know, because you all know I'm definitely clearing a lot of different states and a lot of different cities in the summer months, so I always like to be prepared with some good recommendations. So you all let me know in the comments. It's always helpful. But yeah, on that, we're going to continue this glorious, glorious Brooklyn rip on the old FXR. Old FXR that runs better than most new bikes. Man, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for saying all this stuff, unless it's my FXR people. You'll all probably agree with me. But on that, stay safe, stay low, eat good pizza, ride FXRs. And on that, FXTLS Brooklyn is out.